Alrighty, so about 2 months ago, I started working at an ice cream place, and it was actually my first ever job. I remember I had like my interview, I think it was like a Wednesday or something, and I was so nervous. The day before, I was literally watching YouTube videos on how to like get ready for interviews and stuff. I was so scared. And like I went in and it wasn't bad at all. Like the boss person or whatever, the owner, he was super nice and like he was very young. I think that was probably like one of the reasons that helped was because he was very young, like in his 20s. So he was very chill, and we literally just sat there and talked for 30 minutes. And then like once the time was over, I thought he was gonna be like, all right, I'll call you sometime and let you know whatever. But he did it. He literally just said, all right, what's your banking information? And you can start next week. So I was just ecstatic. I was just so excited to be a working masculine man. So I think I started working on a Friday, and where I live, it's like a college town. So I was kind of excited that I wasn't starting my first ever day of work in like a game day. I went in and my coworkers, they were actually like not the nicest people. They were nice, like they were eating lunch, so they didn't really talk to me that much, but it was super, super awkward. And like she was with her boyfriend and he wasn't even supposed to be there. He worked there some days, but he just wasn't supposed to be there. And so it was really awkward while he was there. But then once he left, it was just me and the girlfriend, and we just talked, and she was super sweet. But I think with coworkers, it kind of varies between like job by job. I mean, like where I'm working right now, it's kind of like it's like a small ice cream shop, like a small business. So like they really only hired like the nicest people. So I mean, that just kind of shows that I'm like really, really nice, obviously. So I got kind of lucky that my coworkers were great. And then right now I'm working with this girl. I don't want to say her real name, so I'm going to call her Meredith. And she is actually like really nice. We've gotten to become really good friends, and my mom met her. My mom came and bought like her lunch and stuff, and she's great. She's great. But one thing I will say, holy shit, I hate working with like people. Not working with people, talking to people at work. Like customers are terrible. Like you'll get the really nice people, and most of the time it is the really nice people. But when you get those bitches that are so mean and like they treat you like a prisoner, it's terrible. It's so bad. So yesterday at work, we were about to close. It was like 3 minutes before we were closing, and this group of 5 walked in, and like we were about to close, so I wanted to not be there. Hey, come here. Hey, stop. I'm trying to say my story and you're making me mad. Die! Jesus! Anyways, so this huge group walked in, and they came in, and I thought, like, you know, we're about to close, so they're just gonna walk in and leave and like get their ice cream and just walk away. But no, they went and sat down, and like the person who was paying, we started like putting up chairs and like sweeping and stuff, and they were like, wait, are you about to close? And we're like, yeah, we're about to close. And they're like, oh, okay. So then they went and sat down. And then right when they were going to sit down, like the rest of their group, it was like another 10 people. The rest of their group came in, and it was like an old lady in a wheelchair. I don't know why I'm like going against old ladies in wheelchairs, but like all of these people, and they were like the sweet, like nice family. So, like, I didn't want to be mean to them. Well, like, I wouldn't have been mean to them either way, but they were just annoying and pestering and rude and obnoxious and behavioral damage. So they all came in and sat down, and then, like, another person asked if we were about to close up, and we said yes. So they stood up and started, like, just standing there and, like, in a big group and talking. And, like, by then, I was already getting in a pissy off mood. I was already, like, ready to have a battle. And so then I wasn't there for this, but Meredith, she went up to the people and like brought out like the mop and everything, and they were like, wait, are you guys closing for the, like, and they said that for the 3rd time. We were like, yes, bitch, we are closing. What the fuck do you want? And she was like, yes, we're closing. And then the bitch was like, so she started sweeping underneath the tables, like underneath their feet. And she was like, wait, do you want us to leave? And Meredith was like, yeah. And so these bitches were like, ugh. What? You want us to leave? Like, you're closing? Like, you've had a long day at work and you just want to close? But we're not going to let you. But we're going to let you because we're nice people, but we're not. So they had like this disgusted look on their face, like we were supposed to serve them for the rest of their life. They left, finally. They actually left. I thought it was gonna be a miracle. I was just so happy and surprised and so grateful that they decided to leave. And so that was probably like one of the worst encounters I've had. I mean, another thing would probably be like me getting misgendered every day. I mean, like, I think it's happened probably every day now where I get like called ma'am or something, which it doesn't bother me too much at work. Like, I'm fine with being called ma'am. I mean, I'm not fine with it, but it doesn't bother me too much because most of the time it's either like really young kids that call me ma'am or like middle-aged men. But when they say it, they're like, ma'am, like really weird white people. Come here. I want to win. Yes, let's go. So yeah, I do get misgendered sometimes, but I mean, honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world. But like some bad experiences I've had, not with customers, but like with the food side of it. So along with the ice cream, we also have coffee, and I really enjoy making the coffee, but we also have this thing which is like, it's pre-made coffee, and it comes out of like a chilled hydrogen can. It's weird. It's called like nitro coffee or whatever. But so it comes out of like a beer keg. I mean like a beer spout thing that you like pull down the handle. So I was pouring one for someone and I went like to put the lid onto it. And I had no idea that like the lids were really hard to put on, like the cups. So I went to go put it on and the cup spilled out from under me. It fell out from under me and spilled all over my shirt and the ground and my shoes, which I will say are Yeezys, which I was not excited about. But so it spilled everywhere, and then I had to make another one, and it almost spilled again, and like I couldn't even get the lid on the second one. So the guy was just like, you know what, just give it to me and I'll put it on or something. So that was that. And then I'll get the occasional, like, I'll drop ice cream on my shirt, which is not bad. I mean, that's kind of like part of the job. But so this is kind of where like the video ends. I did have a lot more footage, but it all ended up getting corrupted and a lot of like unnecessary conversation that I just didn't really need to put in the video. So yeah, that's why it's ending here. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my first experience at a job. And if you guys liked it, please like and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And yeah, follow my Twitch if you want to. I am trying to stream more, but that's hard with school and everything, but I will try. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.